right, what's up, y'all? It's your girl Ozma the Alchemist. I had to put a little timer on y'all. I hope you guys are doing well. This one is gonna be for the people, the Geminis born June 2nd. So happy birthday to you guys. Y'all know I gotta sing a little happy birthday song to y'all real quick. All right. So let's see what version we're gonna sing. How am I gonna sing it today? I think I'm gonna sing the black version, the Stevie Wonder version. Ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Gemini's born June 2nd. So I got my notes ready. We're going to go into this. We're going to first start out wishing you guys a wonderful happy birthday. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel, especially if you like this video and you like my content and my information. It helps my channel and it's free to do. All right? Trying to grow the channel, so help a sister out, all right? So I can give y'all more and keep up in my game and keep, So, some famous people born May 2nd, not May, what am I doing? June 2nd. Cornel West, as well as Wayne Brady. They are both born June 2nd. So I'm going to switch it up a little bit from the one that I did with June 1st. So I didn't mention it in the June 1st video, but number one is a fire number. You'll see that in a lot of my previous videos. So that's air combined with fire, right? Number one is connected with sun energy. So that's the planet Mercury, right? Because you guys are Gemini, so you're ruled by Mercury and the sun coming together. Well, for June 2nd, that is Mercury and the moon coming together. With that being said, because Gemini is ruled by Mercury, and number two is ruled by the moon, it's connected with the moon. So you guys may have a little thing where y'all may get along or maybe not even get along, but have people like Cancerians in your life or play significant parts in your life, right? Because two is connected with the moon, or even some Pisces, because the moon is connected with Cancer energy as well as Pisces. You may have some Tauruses that are significant in your life in some way or another who have made an impact on your personal life. Some Aquariuses as well. Now, 2 is a water number. All of this is going to make sense as we keep on going, right? So people born on June 2nd are a different type of Gemini because they're air with a water number. So they are more intuitive. They are more sensitive. They are more emotional than some of the other Geminis, right? As children, though, they may come across kind of shy. They may also be passive kind of kids or come across that way if you don't really know them. But their general personality, they tend to be dependable people. They have more of a serious demeanor to them than a lot of other Geminis because of that birthday, that water frequency, that water number makes them a little more reserved to some degree. They are emotionally complex people because they experience intense depth to their emotions because of that moon energy. They are loyal people usually. They are sensitive, which I already mentioned. They can come across more calm and shy and quiet. Sometimes people may think they can pull the wool over one of y'all eyes, but you guys are not, especially as you mature, as shy and quiet as you guys may come across to someone who may not know y'all. Okay? They can be overprotective as parents, by the way, especially if they've been through different past traumas. And the thing about people on June 2nd, a lot of them tend to have issues with their mother or the maternal figures in their life, be it a grandmother or aunt, whomever feminine may have raised them. And a lot of them, for some reason, that birthday, the frequency, that vibration of that birthday tends to attract a lot of obstacles and challenges in life, unfortunately, but fortunately, because as you know, if you've been watching my channel, problems are a lot of times rites of passage. Well, I believe all the time, some form of spiritual rites of passage. And it's funny because if things are going smoothly for a Gemini born June 2nd, they might actually look for things to be wrong or create a problem because they're so used to overcoming so many obstacles. It may not feel right. But as a result of overcoming so many obstacles in life, they learn to be very resilient, adaptable people. Um, hmm. They can tend to put a lot of loved ones' needs ahead of their own, and that's actually one of their challenges. They'll put other people's needs ahead of them and deny their own a lot of times, their own needs. But they struggle with fitting in because everyone doesn't always understand the complexities of them. They can be very good listeners, by the way, too, in addition to that. And let's see, I already touched on that. Oh, I'm talking about personality, and I didn't put the personality banner up. Sorry, you guys. I be moving slow with the banner sometime. But yes, I'm actually finished damn near with the personality. So I'm gonna see if there's anything else that I wrote down in terms of personality. Hmm. That's pretty much the main things that I wanted to say in terms of personality of the Geminis born on June 2nd, or the people born on June 2nd. So I had to put the banner up. So we're gonna go into some health. No, let's skip. Let's go to careers. Some careers that people born on this day may be great at is counseling, therapist, psychiatrist, especially if they learn to balance emotionally, right? Veterinarians, healers. Oh my gosh, you guys have what some people may call at least two out of three of the psychic numbers. So you guys may also have premonitions, vivid dreams. You may feel things intuitively. If someone has a funny energy, it may kind of shift your mood, or you'll feel it intuitively, even if the person didn't even open their mouth. That's part of that two vibration, also with the six frequency combined. Um, you guys would make good nurses because you guys are great at taking care of each other, home, taking care of other people, home health aides, jobs where you get to be of service and you get to help other people. I need to write that down because that just came to me. Being of service. You guys are also excellent researchers. If there's something you guys really want to know about, you guys will research shit down to a T and look and find like damn near every nook and cranny about the thing that you're interested in or that you're researching. You guys are very good with that. And it makes sense because Cornel West is born on your birthday, who's actually known to be a scholar, a researcher, and so forth. Um, let's see. You guys become more stable with maturity. And for some of you, that may mean age. So you may have some issues with your emotional instability in your younger years. But as you get older and you become more resilient and you go through more things, you become more stable, more strong, more solid. Let's go on to your health. So, because you guys are a Gemini, or considered Gemini in Western astrology, or you're an air sign, you're governed by the air sign, I would suggest walking as a very good exercise for you guys. Walking to clear your head, um, breathing techniques because it's air. So if you get frustrated, if you get upset, if you are having weight issues, and we're going to go into that a little bit more with health as well, it's good for you guys to walk, get in air. Some cardiovascular exercises may be good for some of you. Others of you may be running, things like that. Um, you guys Also, cooking at home and having home cooked meals more frequently. If you're a second person who can't cook, it would be good for you to learn how to cook. And the reason being is because of your birthday, you have a sensitive digestive tract. It is important for you to drink plenty of water on a consistent basis, and constantly hydrate yourself. You have a sensitive digestive tract, and a lot of you are picky eaters. Some of you are the type of people who wouldn't put certain foods next to each other because you don't want the food to even touch. So, because you're sensitive eaters and you have a sensitive digestive tract, it's better that you prepare your food or you eat more home cooked meals from the hands of people who you can trust. Um, don't eat off of anyone who doesn't like you. That's advice for anyone, but especially you guys born on the 2nd of any month, the 11th of any month, the 20th of any month, the 29th of any month. Um, let's see. You guys may struggle. I talked about digestion with digestion, abdominal, or colon issues. You guys may be susceptible to things like IBS, Crohn's disease, anything that deals with the digestive tract. That's why also consuming more water will help filter those things and help ease any kinds of inflammation within the digestive system. I talked about you guys being picky eaters. Need to drink lots of water. I said that. Also, so here's the thing: you guys can be prone to gaining weight easily because you guys can become emotional eaters because of that moon energy, that sensitivity. Some of you are empaths with that number two energy, that that two frequency, that water number. You may also have issues with exhaustion, not said digestion already, but I'm saying it again, so maybe that's really resonating for someone. But this is not a reading. I'm just giving you guys this information. But headaches. Also, some of you may also be prone to issues with the nerves and the nervous system. I would also say what I find with a lot of clients of mine is that people born under six frequencies and two frequencies tend to cross health issues sometimes. So the sixes usually have issues with upper respiratory and sinus, but I also find that a lot of twos also tend to have issues with those same things. Um, yes, and be careful of consuming too much carbs or simple starches or simple starches. Let's go on. We did careers in love. Okay, you guys in love matters crave emotional intimacy in your relationships, whether that be from your romantic relationships, your friendships. You need to have that emotional connection and intimacy for the relationship to stay and thrive. You guys are loyal people. When you're dedicated to something, you stick with it. You know what I mean? You guys don't play about things like that. And you guys can make also pretty good partners, especially if you're emotionally stable, because you guys are willing to compromise and work with people most of the time. Of course, this doesn't apply to June 2nd people who have some emotional instability. It may not apply per se to them, because then you guys can become emotionally manipulative and become liars. So you have to watch out for that. Because two is a number of duplicity. It's a number of deep intuition and revelations and secrets, but it's also a number that can speak with forked tongue. It's also a number that can tell half truths. So some of you may struggle with telling half truths, not being honest with others completely, or being fully honest with yourself. So in love, June 2nd, women in particular tend to marry complex men, not really easygoing men. And I don't know if you guys, because you go through so many obstacles in life, you guys get bored with the easy and the smooth and the mundane. But it actually works in your favor because it's part of the life lessons that you guys have to learn. Also, I mentioned that emotionally stable. Blah, 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 blah. Another issue. So, as lovers, if you're not emotionally balanced, or you haven't really worked through or tried to really work through past traumas and things, You guys can be the problem in a relationship and don't realize that you're the problem, not recognize your issue as the problem. The great thing about you guys is that you guys are natural problem solvers for a lot of people. But when you're the problem, you don't always see it. You don't see where your part is. And that's a level of accountability. Sometimes you guys may excuse it with saying things that you think people want to hear. Being tricky, duplicitous. You know what I mean? So we're gonna move on to your strengths. So we kind of touched on the strengths already. You guys are adaptable. You guys are resilient. You guys are problem solvers. Another thing about June 2nd people is that you guys are excellent at your organizational skills. You guys can be very organizational. I mean, and you have an innate ability with delegation skills. And if you don't, that's something but you guys have to speak up for yourself because you know these things and you can do these things so well, but sometimes you doubt yourself, you second guess yourself. Born on the second, this is one thing that I like to say as a numerologist, as an astro-numerologist, you second guess yourself sometimes. um, but as you mature and you come into your own, you learn not to do that so much. Okay. And last but not least, before we close out, your challenges, and then I'm going to talk about what tarot card is connected with your birthday. So your challenges is you may have past traumas, childhood traumas that you have to overcome and work through in life in order to become more stable for yourself and to reach some of the goals that you want to reach in life. You need to learn not to neglect your own needs. You also need to learn to take time to rest and relax, rejuvenate, because you guys are problem solvers at work, you're problem solvers at home, you're problem solvers among your friends. Everyone is constantly pulling on your energy, and you have to learn when to take periods to just back away and give yourself a break and woosah. Be honest with yourself and others and take your own advice. Okay? Last but not least, the tarot card associated with you guys, I actually brought it, is the High Priestess. This is the tarot card that is associated with your birthday, the High Priestess. A lot of you guys have some spiritual capabilities that come naturally and easily to you because of your birthday. The High Priestess is a figure who is very intuitive. She's patient, she's silent, she knows things, she knows secrets. It's a secretive energy of higher wisdom on its higher polarity, but on its lower polarity, it's secretive in a negative way. It's tricky in a negative way. It's manipulative in a negative way on its lower frequency. The High Priestess rules the unseen, the things that um, are underlying, the truth underneath the veil is what I just heard. Okay? So don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know if this resonated with y'all. Enjoy your birthday. This is Asmaaa the Alchemist. Peace.